Hey you guys, it's Jaffe. I wanted to show y'all a little bit of the skin creator or the user generated content, we've been calling it UGC, that will be going up. They told me earlier today they thought it would be 1 a.m. tonight, and the guy who's telling me that I haven't spoke to in a while, but there's a new guy who's telling me now they're thinking it might be sometime tomorrow, but they're not sure, and it gone up a couple of weeks ago, and I apologize about that. But I did want to show you, it will be going up very, very soon, maybe even in the next couple of hours. And this is probably about 5 weeks old, what you're looking at. So the final version that's going up is not exactly this. It looks better, it's sleeker, but it's this core functionality. And then obviously there's some there been some visual improvements and whatnot, but ultimately this is kind of the concept. So you can load in your vehicle, any of the 17 vehicles from Twisted Metal, um, and this is a low poly version of it, so it could run in most web browsers. So obviously if you've played the game already, you know that the cars aren't as low poly as this. This is kind of more like a PS2 model, maybe not even that much. It depends on the game, I guess. So anyway, this is Kamikaze, and there's a couple things that you can do. So you can grab it with your mouse, kind of rotate it, look at any angle that you want. And step one is applying the base layer. The base layer consists of colors. So you can kind of go in and you can do this in the game right now. Go through your various colors and lay in a base layer if you want to. I'll just pick a reddish color for Kamikaze. And then you can also kind of apply patterns, onto the car. And these are patterns that hopefully, over time will add and update and whatnot. There's actually more than this in the final that I've seen. There's a camo pattern. I never use the patterns. I mean, I'm sure some people will use them. And then you can go to the base layer. So this is basically, you can upload your own custom base layer. We'll talk about that in a second. But so let's go back though to the step two, which is sort of where the real, design comes in, which is applying the graphics. So as you can see, at this point you can do shapes, which we have a decent number of, and we'll obviously be up. There's like just some weird textures and whatnot. I don't know what I just loaded in there. Let me delete that. Delete. Again, this is an older version, so we might have some bugs that won't be in the final. So we've got shapes, like here's a weird texture. And then you can drag it around. You can do it a couple of ways, right? So I'm dragging this onto the hood. You can kind of see it, but that's kind of a shitty basic shape. You could change the color of it, I think. Let's see. See it a little better, but let's pick a better shape. Let's delete that. So you could say, something that's got more of a, personality to it. It'll take the whatever this is, bear. And you can drag it. You can do it a couple of ways. You can drag it here, kind of scale it up, and you'll see it in real time on the car. Being affected, rotate it around, and obviously you can see it's going under the windows. So let's slide it a little bit the other way. Let's change the color. Whatever. So, and actually you can kind of see, I think some of it's going under the mirrors too, which I need to reposition. That may be part of the car, I forget. So, and then you can also do it, if you look at sort of these, you can click here and it'll kind of take you to specific areas of the car that you want to decorate specifically. Or you can do, sort of just use the entire texture, which is the entire skin. And this is actually what you can also download, right? You can download this into any paint program. Let's just say Photoshop for the moment, and you'll be able to, I think there's like the grunge layer, and if you look at all this stuff here, let me get rid of this. I think you can actually go in and it's been a while since I put one of these in Photoshop, but you can take that entire skin and kind of remove some of the grunge effects and things. And then what I was saying earlier, because we have a memory budget, some people have been following what I've been talking about with this, is that, some sides of the car share. So this car, I think, has a unique, we can actually look. You also have decals, sorry, so there's also sort of decals that you can do. And I don't think the decals can be scaled. They might, let's find out. The decals can be scaled, but they can't, I don't think they can change color, is what it is. There's a couple of limitations just depending on what's officially a decal and color and whatnot. So, and then you can also go in and you can do custom, which is you can say, okay, I want to do my own image. You can kind of get that from, wherever it's legally okay to get it from. So even if you just wanted to, I don't, on my Mac I don't have a program to alpha this out, or if I do, I don't know where it is. But so if I just want to take this and I want to save, let's see. Well, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to like reveal all of my desktop. And if I go to save as, you'll see design docs I'm working on it. I'm not going to do that. So anyway, so you can basically go and you can take, just like you've got shapes and decals, you'll have whatever photos you want, you know, and you can put them all over the vehicle. And so what I was going to say though is if you put this ice cream cone, let's try this. So we'll go to the skin and let's find the door. We can either use this up here and look for it, but the thing that I think most users are going to get a real kick out of is you know, either getting other people to design it or designing their own kind of very special case art using a skin like this. So on this vehicle, it doesn't look like they share the door, right? Because in fact, let's find out. So that's that door. And then it's got a door over here on the other side. So, but certain vehicles, because of our memory budget, you know, share certain things. So you might put something here on one car, and you might see it appear over here sometimes. And you just have to kind of learn some cars have total unique parts, and some cars share, and you have to kind of just learn that. It's just kind of comes with it. You see the license plate down here. You can change, do whatever you want. You know, and then when you have a car that you like, you'll be able to upload that and share it with your clan, with your buddies, password protect it, share it with everybody. You can rate people's cars, you know. So we're hoping for sort of real simple to create cars, you know, like, you know, what I could do here in a couple minutes, which would just be okay. But we're also hoping for real artists to get a hold of this and make some amazing stuff, like all the Nas skins that you've seen would be able to be done in this. And then this is what you can download as a bigger file, the template design. So you'll be able to download this, do whatever you want with it, work on it however you want, and then you can upload it and kind of work on it sort of in real time and stuff. And if you're an artist, you're going to have a lot more freedom to create some stuff. So that's kind of the high concept of what it is. It's meant to be really simple for players to jump in and just start putting crap on their car, but it's also meant to, you know, be really robust and you know, give players a lot of freedom if they are sort of willing and knowledgeable and talented enough that they know how to use, you know, that they're actually artists and stuff like that, of which you can tell that's not me, because I ain't that. Oh, here, yeah, so here you'll see. So now you've got a photo that's kind of going all over the thing, so you've got to kind of figure out exactly where you want it and, you know, adjust the scale and the size and, you know, pick your images appropriately. And there's some really neat stuff. There's a lot of freedom with this that you can play with. So we're hoping to see some really cool stuff out in the community. And again, this may launch tonight. Launch later than tonight. So yeah, again, this may launch tonight or later than tonight. Soon though. So that's our skin creator I wanted to share. Thanks y'all. Bye.